What's up, YouTube? What's up, Fish Fam? Today we're going to do an unboxing, and I'm going to try to get it installed, a new filter made by, I think it's called Aquael. It's a hypermax 4500. It is supposedly for aquariums that are 52 gallons to 396 gallons. We're going to see. I got this to hopefully replace the FX6. Something that's a little easier to open and operate and stuff like that. But it is a big box. And I've seen this online, and I have seen people unbox these and everything like that, but I didn't realize the box was really that big. So, yeah, this is where we're at. Huge box. I mean, really, really big. Well, I will show y'all the info on it, but it's really not much to it. I mean, it tells you the hose size, which is, max head and all that. This thing has two inputs and two outputs. So it is quite something. We're gonna see what's all this about, It also has a digital front. These are the instructions if you care to, read and look at them and whatnot. But that's typically things that follow suit. Here's the first box. It is the taped it well, I'll tell you that. This box here is where all your, I guess you could say equipment. I mean by that's like your hosing, your fittings, your intake strainers, your outputs, all that stuff, including these. Nice little, you get 4 of these, candy cane, I call them, type of, that'll loop over your aquarium, you get 4 of those. Remember, this has 2 inputs and 2 outputs, so it's gonna come with probably a lot more than what I'm used to be honest. And this box comes with all your input, your output nozzles. If you want a spray bar, it also comes as that, or if you can use it just the without the spray bar. You know me, I'm gonna try to use it without the spray bar. But this is the box that comes with, this is what comes with everything to, suction cups and all that, whole bag of all that you'll need. Set that to the side. I would take out all this stuff out of the bag, but it's no sense in doing that right now. Here go the strainers. These are pretty big strainers. Kind of similar to what the FX6 has. You get 2 of these. I like the look of them. I think it's a nice, design to them. For one, they are bigger. Flatter, probably about the same in thickness, I would say. If I say so myself. That's done. Here goes the where you would connect your inputs to, adjustable, depending on how deep your tank is. Get 2 of those. That goes to it. Simple, pretty much simple. Of course, you get your hose. All your hosing. See, what I do like about these is like they don't feel so stiff like the Suns, but they still feel like they're very durable. Not saying they won't bust or anything, but and also it gives you the hose size if you actually want to replace it or go with the different, different type of hose, something different. If you don't like what it provides, at least it gives you that option. Or if you just want to go with longer hosing, I don't know, that's something, you may be into doing. Right here are the, let me open one of them at least. What I did see online, well, I better open both of them, both bottles, another bag, was that these have colors coordinated, right? But each side has its own side, where they go. So they gave you the colors, like these are like a red or maybe an orange on there. See, then these are blue. So they're trying to make it where you can't screw this up on putting them in and out. So that's kind of their goal, I can see. So I think that's pretty nifty, making sure you can't really screw it up. You still can, but probably less likely. Here's the power brick. Your typical power brick. Nothing, too out of the way. Now this thing has adjustable speeds. I'll show you that when I get the entire unit out of the box. And it also comes with some stickers if you care for that. Yeah, probably. If you care for some stickers, it comes with that. But that's it for what you get for your hoses and strainers and input and outputs and all that stuff. That side. Now we're going to get the filter itself out. Now I don't think this is going to be a what they call it an FX killer or something like that. No, but I just wanted something that's going to be easier to deal with when it's time to maintain it, do my maintenance on it, possibly last a little longer. But it's out of the box. That way it's big, I tell you that. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but it's, oh yeah, not to mention it has wheels on it at the bottom. See? It's huge. It is biggest canister filter I've seen, definitely in person, for me. Some of you might have seen bigger and better, by all means, but it's my first time seeing one this big. Then, well, that's a lot. Give me a minute. Well, try to go over some things on it. They wrap it good, I tell you that. That will give you a workout. Just getting that out of plastic. Boy. I don't know what I'm getting whooped more by. It's Texas heat or packaging. Yeah, that's some tough stuff. Yeah. Good job on the packaging. Can't complain. Can't complain if I want it to work, right? Or get here safely. All right, I had to get something to sit on because I'm trying to give y'all some, get some good, I don't know, angles or view of it. The thing is huge. So forgive me if everything's not in the focus or in frame just right, but give me a, excuse me on that. So what I'm gonna do is go, I don't know, a quick rundown, or supposedly a quick rundown. This here, it has it labeled, right? These are for your 2 outputs and your 2 inputs. That's why it's color coded, like it's color coded, These are for the out, these are for the in. Blue is for the out, the in. This orange color is for the out. Your power is up here, and it has the adjustable speeds, which is the plus and minus right on top where the power is. So that makes it somewhat, the wattage that it uses is variable, because it's like from 18 to 36 watts, but it's variable because of the adjustable speeds. Now, this comes also with a pre-filter. Now, if I can remember how to open it, because it has 2 clips on the side, on each side, and one clip in the front, 1 clip in the back. So it has like a total of what, 5 clips? No, 6 clips, my bad. Yeah, I wasn't very good at math, so you gotta forgive me on that. Now, this here is real simple how you open it. You just pop the clips. You hear that's a lot of air. Woo! Probably from the heat. Yeah, that's a lot of air suction. Sound like a soda can, or for people who like drinking beer and stuff. Probably that's what it sounds like. Anyways, that's how you get those 4 clips off. Or I keep saying 4, 6 clips. Forgive me. Tell you that packaging still got me whooped. Or I'm just making excuses because I can't get my math right. Now, this has the pre-filter where when you undo these, I don't think I had to do all the clips, but I was just showing you how the clips are. You see, this is the pre-filter that you just pop this open once you get the clip off, and that's what you can use to clean your pre-filter, so that you may not have to disassemble the entire canister all the time to do your maintenance on it when it's time. Some people I've seen and read, not on these particular filters, but just on a FX or a Sicce or a Eheim or a Oase, that may not clean theirs probably once or twice a year. So I would love to know their secret, and I'm not doubting them. That's not what I'm saying. I just want to know, what are they doing, man? I would really, really want to know. It would help me out a lot. But anyways, you see that's your pre-filter, big coarse sponge. You pop it in, wash it. It is thick. It is thick. So it don't have plans on getting jammed up. No, not really no time too soon. Possibly. Guess it depends on how your tank setup is and what makes you happy. That's my thing. What makes you happy with your tank setup? As long as your fish are safe. See? Pop it back in. Pop it back like that. Close this. Probably not that rough. And then when you get ready to clamp it back down, I don't think you have to undo the whole thing, but clamp it back down and it is secured. I like the clamps because, like I said, the whole twisting on the screws with the FX, it's not a bad design. I'm not going to say that, because it's working great, as you can tell on my other videos. So that's not the issue. I just wanted something a little easier to, deal with. Now, to get the motor off. Hold on. There's just gray clips. There's one in the front, one in the back. Same type of clip. There's nothing different. There's nothing different at all. You just undo them and lift the motor right up. See? This is really easy to assemble and disassemble. And obviously they got like a lot of stuff that you might want to clean out before you run it on your aquarium. But I'm assuming this is how they manufactured and everything like that to keep it from, I don't know, whatever their reason may be. I'm no expert on that part. But yeah, you may want to wash and clean these out once you get them, depending. But you see, these have baskets. Like, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 baskets. Has your sponge. This is your fine sponge right here. That's all this you might want to wash off because it comes a little dusty. Here go another. Well, it might be this might be your fine sponge. Feels more. Yeah, the other one the black one might be more of a coarser sponge. But yeah, you get that. Another basket. Then you get a bunch of carbon. That's if you run carbon in your tank. I run Purigen, but those who like running carbon, there's nothing wrong with running carbon. Okay? I can keep this for other methods. Really, I mean, I give you quite a bit of it too. Jeez. Yeah, I give you about 5 bags of this. 5 bags of it. Carbon. I'm sorry if this video is going to be long today, but yeah, it's just one of those videos. And then you get a bunch of media. But if you have your own that you already have going, that's good. But if you don't, they give you 3 pretty good sized bags, enough to fill it up. So that's a plus. I think that's a plus. I do. And then these baskets. They're not very, well, some people I've seen where they complain, but they're not very deep. But from what I'm seeing, these are deep enough. Okay, they're really deep enough. So, you know, to each his own, I guess, however you may feel about it. But let me be back with y'all so I can rinse some of this stuff off, because I do plan on installing it today. Hopefully in this video and everything like that. But I do plan on installing it. So give me a moment. All right, we're back. Yeah, it took a while. That's why I didn't want to bore y'all with the cleaning process. Now, what I do like also about these so far is that it has little grooves underneath where the input, that's water, the input, or I mean not the input, where you fit them on the inside. Hold on. See, well, I don't think you'll be able to see it, but it's like on the inside there's a spot where you put it over that. So you won't be able to mess it up on the putting your baskets back in there. I mean, you can, but that's if you're not going to pay attention to it and all. So, of course, on situations like that, of course you can mess it up. But just saying, like on the regular, no, you shouldn't mess it up. Don't, you know how big these sponges are. You can buy replacement sponges and everything like that through their website if you choose to. If not, you know, it's up to you on all that part. But I'm going to have to disassemble the other one. Get the media and stuff out of it. Then, you know, work it from there. So, without further ado, let me, do that right quick. Give me a brief moment. I'll still be talking to y'all as I'm doing this. Now, that filter is going to be really heavy compared to what I mean, his FX is heavy when it gets full of water. So I can't complain too much, but I can at the same time. You know, it's kind of one of those things. I can't complain, but I'm going if I can. Now, hopefully, with this one, unplug it. Hopefully, with this one, to be honest, it doesn't. Replacement parts won't cost an arm and a leg, because I have noticed that with the FX that let that some of the suction and pressure go down. I have noticed with the FX that a lot of the a lot of the replacement parts have, can be costly, can be extremely costly. So to hopefully they figure out a way to combat that a little. I mean, I know that replacement parts are going to still cost, but hopefully they don't cost as much as those, So hopefully not in that regard, but only time will tell, and we will see, kind of thing. Looking at these instructions, I want to make sure I'm doing things right, because it's easy from the looks of it to screw this up on certain parts, but it's kind of straightforward. So I'll just making sure, y'all. You know how that goes. Anyways, now let's get this bad boy disconnected. Then like I said, I'm not gonna bash the fluval because it has been doing its job. With this many fish in this tank, it's been doing its job. So I'm not gonna go on a rant talking about fluval this, fluval that, fluval this, fluval that. It's not how I roll. If anybody knows, it's not what I do. Bashing companies and stuff like that. I mean, if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. If it works for you, it works for you. That's just it. That's all there is to it. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. If they did you dirty and you want to express yourself, that's totally different. But just to be up here on any platform bashing a company just because you found a different company that might work better for you, I truly don't think that's the way to go about it. That's just me. Maybe I'm just too soft. I don't know. But let me let y'all see what I'm doing. Because I'm pretty sure y'all tired of staring at the filter that's not moving right now. All right, what I'm gonna do is, now, I know best thing to do is drain the water out of this, but depending on how much water that's gonna suck up, which is gonna be quite a bit, I'm trying to pour this back into the aquarium because I did do a water change. I just didn't clean out this filter because I knew that this one was on its way and it said today will be the day, which is for me is Wednesday. I don't know when y'all might tune in to see this video, which is, I know it's getting to be a long video, but hopefully, you can be patient with me. I don't know how many actual long videos I've made, or how many that y'all might even care to watch, but it's been some time. See, this is the inside of mine. Definitely gonna have to go to the sink with this. I don't know what I was thinking. Forgot the water's gonna run, and yeah, wife's not whooping me tonight. Forget that. We're gonna get this. I mean, my wife isn't abusive, y'all, but y'all know what I mean. Some of y'all who are married, they're like, man, especially you do something dumb, and you know you did something dumb, that's that moment. I choose to keep my head on my shoulders. All right. That's it. I know it's a lot of quietness and airspray, so forgive me on that, please. Put in my fresh Purigen in there. The other one was looking kind of bad. That's kind of crazy. This whole basket's going to be for one of these at the moment, but I don't want to use the carbon because carbon and Purigen are kind of, well, they are different. And I'm going to open this zipper up, and this is my cycle media that I used to, what's that? Cycle, not cycle, but that's been running in the tank. So hopefully, you know, it doesn't, some of it's gonna die, I know, because, you know, you only can leave it out for so long. But that's the risk. Now I'm thinking, should I use some of the new one or some of my old media? But I might use some of this new stuff. So once again, y'all give me a quick moment. I'm gonna put it on pause. I'm gonna come back when I get everything washed and everything. All right. Now I washed everything. Let's put things back. Let me put this at least where you can see it. Let's try to assemble this bad boy. I'm gonna put this in there. So the baskets are good size, at least to me. I mean, some might beg to differ or whatever, but I think they're a good size. They're not that shallow as some might have said, but that's my opinion. Now this final basket, it was said that they keep it empty for the sake of the motor. So it's more like an extra guard. That's what was said. That's what I've seen a lot of do. I have seen people put stuff in here, but I'm gonna take the advice on that warning and not put nothing in this one, at least for right now. See, there we go. And they go in nice and flush if, you know, you do it that way where it goes on properly. Now, shoot, truthfully now, I have to figure out, doesn't matter what, okay. There's a hole right here that leads to where those baskets are. So I guess you line up the holes, that hole with that protruding piece of the basket, which is makes sense. But we'll see when I close. Okay, that's how it works. So I'm guessing, like I said, they made it where you can't really screw it up too bad. Put all your clips back together. Now, it's rolling, I got sweating and stuff. Now, it's rolling real good right now, empty with the wheels, but let's how that bad boy roll when it's time for it to do what it needs to do. Yeah, the clips, they work pretty well, nice and smooth. You can do it a lot quicker than I could with the FX. I said not bashing it, just saying. You can check everything. You can lift it. It does have a side handle where you can lift it. Now, full of water, we're gonna have to think about that one. Full of water, we're gonna think about that one. Here's the priming piece to use to prime it. Get that out the way. Where you use to prime it. You know, supposed to be like 3 easy primes or something. Yeah. We're gonna see when it's time. Right now, I still gotta finish assembling this thing. So, for now, let me take off this light, move it to the side. Really hoping this filter is, you know, does some justice. I really do, because I wanted to get it, finally got it. Now we're gonna see what it can do. You know, kind of how it works. Get something, you like it. Now you want to see if it's worth the hype. But now I'm moving stuff out of the way where I'm going to put it. Now you may be wondering, why am I putting it on this tank and not the 235, right? That's a good question. That's a good question. As of right now, if this one works out great, it's easier for me to take it off of this one than it is to be taking it off of that one if it doesn't work out the way I planned. So, you know, that's why. So if it works out on this one, the catch to that is I'm going to see about getting another one and try it on the 235. But have to see what it can do on this one. Now, this being a smaller tank, obviously, it may outperform itself on a smaller tank. But also it's a test to see if this thing can't keep up on a smaller tank. Why would I take the gamble in doing all this for the bigger tank, which is much more of a hassle? You know, I don't know if that makes sense to some it may, some it may not. Some people may like, man, just put it on the new one. I mean, put it on the bigger tank. And I get it, because you're thinking like, shoot, put on a new one, man, big one. I mean, it's a do or die. So I would like to think like that, but I can't. Okay, let me pull this up. That's one thing I do hate about trying out new stuff is the setup, And then I'm not giving y'all the best view of anything because I forgot to turn the camera. So apologize for that, but I'm just taking hoses and stuff off this one anyway. It's not like, doing anything spectacular. That's all I'm doing, taking hoses and stuff off. I don't know why they put these big strainers, tight looking things on these filters. I'm talking about all of them. The Aquael and Fluid, all of them. Why? That's what I want to know. Curious. Anybody else might know. Now, issue I'm having, what I don't like is with the Fluid is the little clamps they use to hold onto the hose, Cause boy, these bad boys can be a pain to get off. Talking about these right here, these clamps. I know I'm probably too close, but these can be a pain to get off. Maybe not on a rimless tank, but on a rim one, man, you in there fighting for your life. You feel like you're gonna break the glass trying to get it off. That one came off either, maybe because I figured out a method. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I think I got everything off. Yeah. That's it. The Fluid done what it was supposed to do, so I can't knock it. I just can't. Shoot. Hold on. I know I said hold on 100,000 times, but hold on. All right. Now let's see about assembling. Let's see about assembling this one. Hold on, let me get all the parts, everything I need, and we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully, some good happens. Now, in the videos I've seen, they made these hoses look a lot shorter than what they really are. So, I don't know, but maybe the length, let me turn y'all around. I said this video is gonna be a long video, I know, sorry, but trying to do all this in a timely fashion, but it's not working that way. But why not chit chat, right? All right. Get one of these candy cane looking things, that's what I call them. And from what they show, they just squeeze it on there. There's no clamps or anything. Let me make sure. So there ain't no clamps. But then there'd be 100 clamps you should have used. I know there's suction cups and all that, but there's no actual clamp, you know, to, yeah, there's no actual clamp. So I'm making sure of that to be on the safe side. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good to go. Now, as you see, any type of filter you get, you're going to have some issues with trying to get the hose in the piping and all that stuff to coexist. Well, no. No, I'm not. Thought I was. So if it goes on that easy, I'm sure it's secure enough to be, you know, goes on pretty easy for it to not have no clamps. Just saying. Just saying, man. Just saying. Sometimes better safe than sorry. Let me check the instructions again to make sure there are no clamps or anything that it does provide, but I'm not identifying. No. Sure isn't. Just want to double check, y'all, because, you know how that goes. You don't double check and you be like, ah, it's good, it's good. And, yeah, it was good. They got water all over the floor. Explain that to the missus. I can't. Now, what I'm going to do is, put the filter in place. That's one. That way, I don't know how, because yeah, it comes with a lot of extra hose. So let me put the filter in place so I know how much to cut. Hopefully it fits in this spot. That's the question. Okay, it does. It does. Ooh, I was worried. Jesus, I was worried. Yeah, it's a big filter. I'll show y'all once we get everything up and going. This video's taking too long already. No, it's taking too long already. But I want y'all to get the full experience with me. You know? Yeah. Uh-oh. Because like I said, I am no guru. Now these aren't how-to videos. Let me clarify that once again. These aren't how-to videos. You know. So I don't know if I get the wrong idea. Saying, well, you said to do it like this. No, I didn't. I just said do it no kind of way. The shoulder can go up or down. Like, I think I'm gonna let it just droop in there more, personally. So let me get a intake or outtake, however you want to call it. Because get that. Don't roll away, King. Don't roll away. That way I can actually cut it like I need to. A little bit of slack in it. I'll think about right there. Let me mark it. Let me mark it. Perfect. All right, y'all, all I gotta do is cut the hoses to the length of what I need them to be. I'll be right back with you when I get everything buttoned up and we'll go from there. Yeah. All right, we're back. I got all these on there, fastened on there, hope fastened on there good. Yeah. Honestly, these hoses, they're pretty pliable. I mean, they're tough, but they're not that bad dealing with, you know, unlike the Sun. Those hoses, anybody deal with those, you know exactly what I'm talking about. To the 45th power, you know exactly what I'm talking about. With those hoses, you gotta warm them up in cold, warm water, hot water in the microwave, boiling water just to soften them bad boys up. So you know exactly what I mean. Okay. Here, we're going to, try to get y'all in a good spot where I'm gonna be in the way, but hopefully not for long. Yeah, I mean, yeah, those hoses are something else. And let me show y'all. I'm trying to discuss it through y'all from a distance. And these are easy to put on as well. Honestly, they're just like a little push them on. Nothing to it. You don't have to fight with them, clamp them. Now, how will they hold on? That's another test in itself. But as far as anything else, they just kind of a push on and you got it. This one wants to stay on, it will be good. Or is it a certain way? Oh, that's why. That's why it fell off. There's a certain way you got to put them. I didn't know that either. That so they don't fall off. There's a little way that you have to put them while the front's more bulgy and the back kind of dips in. You put them on the wrong way, this will continue to fall off like it was doing me, and I thought it was something wrong with them already. If I said, oh, that's strike one. No. But let's get the hoses and everything made through. Now I'm going to start with one color at a time. That's just my preferred way of doing things on this, but you don't have to do it like I do. Do it what's best, what works for you. Starting with the orange. These are actually small enough to where I don't have to do too much. Fish them in there. Like with this one. Have to do too much. No. Hold on. Okay, gotcha. I'm like, no, I could have sworn I lined them at least better. Okay, that's that for those. What I'm doing now is going to connect them. Now it's simple. It is simple, y'all. I don't have to put the camera down here to show you, but yeah, it is actually really, really simple. You really can't screw it up too bad. Well, I can, but y'all can't. Let me just say that. Make sure all your fittings and everything are tight on there, at least tight enough. I'm telling you. Hold on. Make sure let me see on these blue ones to see if there's any particular in and out way of doing it. No, it's not. It's either on or off. Either on or off. Okay. Just double checking. Double checking. I don't want to be forcing something somewhere and, you know, I'm all sweating and stuff. I ain't even thinking your workout. Okay. can't get it in there. But I made it so easy video. Okay, I don't want to break anything. Having a little technical difficulties, y'all. Hold on, let me pull this out and try with the blue one and get an idea of that thing needs to be forward or what. You know, get an idea. Okay, it's closed. Put it forward. Okay. It's forward. Gotcha. Wasn't for sure. But it's forward. Doing it wrong. Doing it wrong, y'all. Forgive me. Forgive my incompetence. Dang, did it fall? Yeah, this thing is some hold on. Let me refish it. If I had a flashlight, I could see and not be sweating everywhere. Need a flashlight so I can see for the most part. All right, y'all, as I, let's just say fight and fumble with this thing, I'll get back to y'all here in a minute. All right, y'all, we're back. Come to find out, you can screw up how you connect them on the, let me get y'all off here. Boy, that was long. How you connect them in there. Like you see these right here, there are certain way that they have to be in there, even though it looks like you can just put them in as long as they go the same direction, but only one side will fit how it fits. So that's what took me so long. And not to mention, I had to go and cut off about 4 inches more of the hose, because once you get them connected on here, they are a pain. There goes the primer. Wish I had a light on here, man. I know y'all forget, y'all excuse it, there's no lighting, but it'll be easy priming. So 1, 2. Okay, that was easy. You can hear it filling up. Golly, it's been almost an hour-long video. I'm sorry about this long video, unnecessary long video, but say, man, this thing is. It gave me a whooping trying to figure out stuff. But overall, I still like the cosmetics of it. It is huge, as you can tell, the FX when it was in there. And this one, it's gonna be kind of some fiddling around with the hosing to get it to fit properly, so you're not in a situation. I'll wipe down this glass later. For now, just get it going. Yeah, it takes a lot of water. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a lot of water. Yeah, it takes a lot of water in. Now, let me get the power brick and stuff. Oh, wait a minute, I do got a flashlight to show y'all what I mean. There you go. See? Like that. Those have to be a certain direction for it to function, or else it won't function properly. Yeah, those have to be a direction, or else it won't function properly. So let's get this power brick. Excuse me for a second. No, it's enough of those excuse me's. But we're gonna see how this bad boy. Hopefully, the hosing is tight. Hopefully, everything is where it needs to be and how it needs to be. That's the question. How it needs to be. Yeah. Kind of eager to get it going, but at the same time, kind of nervous at the same time because I don't want to be cleaning up water, man. I do not want to be cleaning up water at all. So let's see. See what we got. Got the power. About to go and get it connected. And long as this piece is for the, see, it's typically just that. So should be an easy as pie connection. Doing this one-handed, y'all. Give me a second. Shouldn't be doing it one-handed. It was easy to prime, I'll tell you that. All right. See, easy peasy on that part. Got water everywhere. God. Let's get this bad boy plugged up. And I think we have to, gave it a little chime, let me know baby's ready to do something. All right, let's see. Okay, see, it's on. And now it's pushing out a lot of air. Trying to, let me get the, see if I can put that, there we go. It's pushing out a lot of air right now, which is fine, long as it, oh my bad, I ain't even showing you. Pushing out a lot of air right now, which is fine. Just do what you're supposed to do. Pretty sure it's going to be pushing out a lot of air for a minute. Other side isn't pushing out anything. So I need to see if yeah, man. There's water in the line. Maybe just a lot of air it has to get out of there, you know? Yeah. We go on and give it some more power. You'll see this thing light up. So that's how you do it. There it goes. Both of them. Pushing out air. Now, how long will it do that? I don't know. I truly don't know. But for now, we got it at least up and running. So we'll just let it do what it needs to do, push out the air and all that fun stuff. And I'll get back with y'all later on tonight. But it looks like it's already getting through there. Yeah, there it goes. Get my plants back in there before they start dying. I'm over watching it like, well, let's turn it off, right? Let's see if, no, you turn it off, it says just to hold the power button. So, That was good, y'all. Sorry about the extremely long video. Okay. Let it. Oh, darn it. Oh, there go my finger. And I've seen people also helped it some by purging it full of. Oh, I maxed it out. My bad. So I'm gonna let it run at full blast. Maybe it'll get all the air purged out of it and everything like that. And I'll get back with y'all later at night so y'all can see what it looks like running at night. All right, y'all, we're back. After the lights and everything kicked on, filter's been going. It is really quiet. I turned down the flow on it, and it still kicks out pretty good. So I'm impressed with that. Not too fond of the big grates in the back, but it's okay. It'll grow on me. Yeah, the output on this thing, and it's only at the let me see, let y'all see too, the third notch. So for it to still kick out as well as it's doing, that's a plus. That's a plus. Now I can't give a full honest review because I just got this thing going on here. Hadn't even been a full 24 hours yet, so I can't tell you if it's doing the job or not. Now there's tendons in the wire because, like I said, I didn't clean out the FX6 because this one was coming, so I didn't feel the need to be cleaning twice, and ultimately still have to clean it again because I put it up in storage. So that's why, you know, tendons kind of got out of control because of that big piece of wood right there. But that's fine. That's cool. So far we're gonna see. Here's a top view. Sorry about the glass being dirty, but yeah, it was rough trying to get everything going. And I mean, initially getting everything put together and going, it's not hard, but it can be tedious, if that makes sense. So with that being said, you know, be prepared for that part of it. Now, so far, like I said, I can't give a full honest review because I hadn't been on it that long, so I can't tell you if it's worth the money that it's, you know, that it's hitting people with. But I like the flow. I like that I can turn it down. I like the adjusting. I like that it can be easy to maintain. But I'm going to have to wait and see on that one because right now I couldn't tell you if it's easy or not. But it does kick out good flow just on 3 notches. So that's really a plus. So you can see, let me see if I can get you a good, it's too much reflection. And tank is still a little murky. But overall, we're going to see what it does. This is the Aquael Hypermax 4500. You know, first time trying that brand, period. First time having a filter that big, period. So we're going to see if it's worth the money or not. And no, it's not going to be an FX killer. I don't believe in having, you know, if I'm replacing a filter, it's because I either want something different out of it. I don't think it may work better than the Fluval, but as far as I know right now, the Fluval has been proven, tried, and, you know, what they say, true is how they say it. So it's been really, really good so far. So for that part, we'll just have to wait and see what it can do and can't do. One thing I didn't like is that the suction cups You're supposed to put them on the outside of the tank to hold the your intake and outtakes in, but I put them on the inside to keep them more secured because it was a hassle trying to put them on the outside of the tank. For me, that's just for me. For somebody else, it might not be. But the tubing and everything, I do like it. It's not bad looking at all. Just those big grates back there. It's like having two fluvels put side by side. So look at it from that perspective, like I had to. What else? I mean, yeah, we're gonna see it when I do get ready to maintenance, or throughout the week, you know, throughout the month, I should say, what it's able to do and not do. Is it doing all right? Is it keeping up? Is it keeping the water clean? Is it clearing up the water? You know, we're going to find out these things together as we progress through this. So, yeah, hopefully it sticks with it. It is quiet. I mean, it is quiet in here. The other fluid started giving a little loud noise, but they want to replace the whole motor. Whole motor can be quite expensive. I'm not saying this motor on the replacement of these won't be, but yeah, it's a little bit of a daunting task to get that one off too. Just all this, you know, the screws and instead of just taking the motor off with clips and folding back the thing and getting it out, simpler, easier. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video right here. I just want to show y'all it was working. It's up and going. So far, fingers crossed that all the tubing is tight enough on there where there will be no leaks, no disasters going on. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to get, you know, let you know when I post the new videos. And once again, sorry about the long video, a lot of downtime, you know, trying to get stuff situated. I should have been more organized than that, but I didn't think it would take me as long either because the sea chase, it didn't take me as long. So that's one thing. You live and learn, but I'll catch y'all again at the next one. Peace.